Hey everybody, Will Fix here. Got another video for you today. My XRP is not for sale. Not yet anyway. Is yours for sale? Let's talk about it for a few minutes. Let me take a minute to tell you about this decent wallet promotion. Okay, so right now it's 44% off. But in addition to that, if you register, you could win the $50 airdrop of one of 5 coins. Let me show you how this is going to work. So let's say you purchase a wallet today. So you're going to get 44% off. It's $99 for one, or you're going to purchase 2 for $179. Benefit 2, $50 of a coin reward. So once you purchase, whether you buy 1 or 2, you go to register on January the 6th. Once you register, the first 1,000 are going to receive this airdrop. So once that's filled, you won't be able to register. So I would go UTC time, midnight on the 5th, and that's when I would register and get this $50 airdrop. What coin's it going to be? Well, it's one of 5. That's going to be revealed in 19 days. I believe that's the 24th of this month. It's either going to be CTC, BBB, FIG, ELOB, or XAH. Go ahead and use the link in the description. Take advantage of this promotion. Thank you. Now here's XRP on the 1-month chart. And you guys know where it's come from. Probably all content creators right now that speak on XRP are going to be saying about the same thing. Look where we came from, right? So we suddenly bust in way up here to, $2.61 in no time flat. And then as you can see, it's been trending down, and we're right now testing $2. It could drop down to around $1.60. Is another support level, I believe. But I'm not selling. And it's easy for us to support ourselves in that idea, saying, well, we were 55 cents going sideways for, it seemed like freaking ever, right? And then those of you that have been in it much longer than me, I've been in just a few years. Some of you guys came in, at 17 cents and way back. By the way, if you put in what price you came in at and how long you've been holding, I'd like to see what some of you have. You should be very proud that you've been hanging on. If you've been hanging on for several years, I mean, this is your moment. We're getting ready to move into your moment, and you should be very proud. And so for those of you that want to, put in the comments, I've been holding for 3.5 years, bought in at 17 cents, whatever the case may be. Don't tell me how much, we're not looking for that. But I'd like to see some of you heroes, some of you people who have excelled in the XRP army and your general level with how you've hung in there. I'd like to recognize that. I'd like people to see that. I'm proud to see that. Right? Getting ready. We're testing. Let's go to the 1-day chart. We're testing $2 and a penny right now. I have a lot of friends that are buying. It's amazing how many people are wanting to buy now that it's moved. I don't knock that. I see that it's made believers out of people, and all of them are like, man, I wish I'd have got in early. They're not beating themselves up too bad. Do I believe this is a good point to get in? Absolutely. $2 is not a big deal. I can remember many days we had 2 for 1. Now we have 1 for 2. And it's going to go up from here. This asset is not going to just over time decline in price and go away. We have some mass adoption that has started to take place all over the place. China's on the scene. Russia's on the scene. There's ETFs coming aboard. All of these things are great, bullish things that are happening. Not to mention, we really haven't had anything happen yet, have we? All we had was some of the fog clear where we can see, oh, we're going to have a new president. Oh, we're getting a new chair. Oh, so regulations are possibly going to be passed in the first quarter. Oh, yeah, we're just seeing that, oh, this is going to happen. So this whole move is really a lot of that, isn't it? It's a lot of anticipation of what's coming. And I don't know how much, buy the news or buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't know, how much of that's going to take place in this particular scenario. I don't believe it's going to take place much in this scenario. What do you think? If you believe we're going to have on the 20th when Trump gets in, do you believe it's going to go up or is it going to go down? So indicate that in the comments too. That would be an awesome poll to see. Wouldn't you like to see how many people think it's going to go up on that day and how many people believe it will have a sell-off? Because one of the things to remember on sell-offs is if there is a piece of news, bulls don't mind selling off, whales, don't mind selling off with any kind of a news to try to create a move, to create more of a sell-off. And then they want to buy in lower, of course. So they're selling in order to buy. So it's a form of also capturing your profits, because until a profit's realized, you don't have one. All of us right now see our coin worth a whole lot more, but if we haven't actually taken that profit, then we haven't taken that profit yet. We're just seeing gains that we can realize. And that's an important thing. And another thing to think about is, what is your exit strategy going to be? Is it going to be small? You're going to do little small sales? You're going to do some large sales at some price points? I would suggest a broker for that. You look in my links in the description, Caleb and Brown's in there. And that link, that's an excellent broker. They can sell huge volumes of your coin, no problem. And they can set the limit orders for you. They can handle that. They have institutional grade custody also. So you're kind of alleviating yourself of some of the custody issues, and then depending upon the broker there to be able to move and give advice and move the stuff for you. So give Caleb and Brown a check out there. There's it's free to sign up, and their fees are very reasonable. There's probably more fees in moving Ethereum than there is in using Caleb and Brown. By the way, I'm under the belief, or I believe, I should say, that brokers are going to replace bankers. If you think about it, a bank was a safe place for you to put your money, and what happened? You put your money in there, and what do? They take your money and they invest it in different sectors of whatever, right? They can do treasuries, they can do property. They have rules they go by, but they invest your money. It's fractional reserve banking. They make a profit, and you make a little bit of a profit. Before those, and not just those things, but also you have checking. You have where you have your debit card, and so really checking, savings, and custody. Well, I believe brokers are going to take that place because people are kind of, they've been schooled. We don't have to just make a small percentage with fractional reserve banking on the banks, and for the banks to fail and to take your money as a way to save their own butt is not very good. So they can be irresponsible and use your money to bail themselves out. Did you know that? Yep, they sure can. It's a bail-in option that was created after, I believe, 2008. So they can, seize all of the deposits and use that to bail themselves out and take your money. Well, that's not very cool, is it? Well, a broker won't do that. A broker won't seize your money, and a broker will invest your money, and you'll make the return. If you have them do what you want to do, your return will be, you'll get all of the return, not a fraction of it, not a piece of it. And the other thing is, things have changed so much. You can have cards now that are loaded with crypto, and it works just like a credit card. It's basically loaded with fiat currency for all intents and purposes. It's really your crypto, but it functions as a regular credit card would, or a debit card, and therefore eliminating the need for banks. I believe one day some of the bank buildings that you see will be small brokerage firms. Maybe they'll come up with a new terminology, but a place where you'll be able to go and choose what your money's invested in. And wouldn't that be awesome? You go to a counter and then they have, you know, I don't know, some bot sites that trade for you, you know, and some packages there, and they have, you know, you put it in this crypto, you can stake this, stake that. This is how we'll diversify your money, you know, and then this account will be what we load your profit in, and, you know, you can check that on a monthly basis. Wouldn't that be awesome? Right now, we still have brokers and bankers, but grab that link on Caleb and Brown, because we're going to need to be able to sell and not just have Coinbase shut down on us and not just have some of these other accounts shut down on us. If you're going to use exchanges, I suggest Uphold. Uphold, there's a link in the description for that too. I'm not just putting my links on notice here, but I'm telling you what I've done to get myself prepared. But you can create an Uphold account, and you can have several exchanges that have some, that you put some in it if you want to do it that way. I like having it in a wallet, but I'm not afraid to have some of it in an exchange ready to trade. But that's up to you how you handle that. So here we are, XRP testing the $2 range. Where do you think it's going to go? Many people believe it could drop down to the 160. I'm hopeful it's going to drop to 160 where I can buy some actually, and then pop right back up. I don't want it to stay there. Anyway, hey, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. I just thought I would talk to you a minute about where XRP's at, and you know, we all know where it's at. I'm not going to say all the blanket statements that are generally said. I've watched a bunch of people's videos today, and we're all saying about the same thing, you know, hang in there. And please like and subscribe. I'll see you next video.